Doctor! Oh, Dennis, how many times have I told you?
Bit of history for you fellow geeks. I got this game on my 10th birthday. I saw this game advertised on telly and was like, whoa, this game looks awesome. You can punch, fly, pick up pumpkins. Well, I was 9 at the time and I was easily amused by these little features. Upon playing Jersey Devil for the first time, the high hopes descended into despair and frustration. Let me tell you all of this pain which I feel for this game, which is shite. Oh yeah, it was developed by Behaviour Interactive and released in the EU in late 97 and the US in summer 98, in case you really wanted to know who made this atrocity. First, I shall attempt to redeem its failings by stating that the opening animation and soundtrack are some of the best you will see in a game of its era. It really tries to capture the vibe of an upmarket Saturday morning kids TV show, like Gargoyles or DuckTales. You know, really entertain the kids. But for the mature among us, the delicate and charming score really brings life to this game and makes us feel a part of the world, and that too is reflected in the graphics. Okay, this isn't exactly Crash Bandicoot 2 graphical standards, but the texturing and effects really make it look like a cartoon. It's a low poly game, but the graphical touches really give it some life. It's actually done moderately well. Despite these high points, Jersey Devil is buckled down with a dated design reminiscent of a SNES platformer. It's not like Crash where your goal is to reach the exit using your own skills to overcome obstacles and traps, but it's more about trying to pick up all the coins to get to the next area. In each area you have 5 coins that spell the word Knarf, K-N-A-R-F. When you collect those, the door opens, and you do this for every area until you reach the boss. But that's not it. You also have the choice to break open certain nitro boxes, and when you do that, you have the power to nuke the boss layer at the end of the level, giving you 100% completion for that stage, and strength boosts as well. That's not too great. It's rather monotonous, but the developers didn't seem to want to move into the 90s and were happy doing what they were doing on the 16-bit machines, only this time in 3D. What really sucks though is the difficulty, which is hard due to the bad controls and mechanics. Jersey can punch, tailspin, jump, glide and pick up objects. That's about it. Not a lot to go on, but it gets you by. Jumping is what really makes the game hard due to the fact that it's so risky. You never know where you're going to jump, how far you will jump and so on. Gliding doesn't help too, as the game can be picky in where you land. Example, say you're gliding but it looks like you're going to undershoot and your feet catch the edge of the platform. If your feet so happen to touch the edge of the platform you're gliding to, the game will make you miss the platform and you'll fall to your comedic death. Attacking is hit or miss too, as sometimes attacks won't register and you'll be punching air more or less. And furthermore, level design. Some of these levels are so oddly designed that I can't even tell where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Lastly, and this really boils my blood, it seems that the version released in the EU was more or less a beta. The American version has double the cutscenes, more hints, clues, better UI, and a fucking tutorial. Yeah, it really boils my blood. I've had this game since 1997 and I've still not finished it. I will someday. I will. You can pick this game up on eBay if you really want to try it. My advice, approach with caution.